You're watching the Comcast Network. CN100, Chicago.
Aaron Kern here for CN100 Sports outside of Wrigley Field after Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Unfortunately, it was another disappointing night for the Chicago Cubs. Kyle Schwarber's solo home run in the first inning was the only thing that Cubs fans here at Wrigley Field had to cheer for. Hugh Darvish settled down after the first inning, pitching 6 1/3, striking out 7, and the Dodgers bullpen did the rest. LA 6, Chicago 1.
It's somewhat surprising, a little bit, I don't want to use the word disappointing. Our guys are really working very hard. They've pitched well, hit a couple balls well, but for overall the 3 games, I guess their relief pitchers have pretty much thrown a no-hitter against us, so they've been pretty good.
The story of the night, obviously, is Yu Darvish, and after that first homer that he gave up on the cutter that backed up, he was dominant. He just had that rhythm, the poise, and didn't allow a whole lot of hard contact, and he put us in a great spot, and we just fed off him tonight.
Yeah, obviously, we're excited, up 3-0, but honestly, we've just been taking it one game at a time and just focusing on getting one win. So we'll come in with the same mindset tomorrow and focusing on getting that one win, not worry about the next games.
Your back's absolutely against the wall. Tomorrow is a Game 7. We have 4 Game 7s in a row coming up right now. So it's just about, we got to counterpunch at some point, and that's absolutely necessary tomorrow. We need to gain some kind of mental momentum, and obviously that's our last chance to do it tomorrow. So I've talked about trusting your guys. I've said that all year. I trust our guys. It's been an unusual route to get to this point right now also. So let's just stay with it. Don't come out of your normal patterns and go out and play, hopefully, the kind of game we can tomorrow.
Just, I guess, looking big picture, you're 1 win away from the World Series. You're 6-0 in the postseason. Do you allow yourself to kind of take a step back and appreciate where you're at?
No. No. I think that right now we're just laser focused on trying to win baseball games. So that obviously, if that presents itself, obviously it'll be great. But right now, our focus is Arrieta and trying to figure out a way to win a baseball game tomorrow night.
The Cubs are a really good team. They have a lot of experience, and it's just how we can try to get back in the game. And got a good pitch to hit it out, and it's just answering every time they get something. It's just how we can answer and try to keep them on their heels as much as possible, because we know how good of a team they are and what they're capable of doing. And every inning, every at bat, every pitch is important to keep these guys at bay any way we can, because they're like I said, a really good team.
They got that little wristband on it. We never quit. Something we've talked about for the last 3 years. Not easy. Obviously, it's been done before. Theo saw it. So we have to figure out a way. It's going to be a lot of it's contingent upon Jake tomorrow. Jake being able to pitch more deeply into the game is going to be very important for us tomorrow, I believe. Grabbing a lead and just hitting their pitchers finally. I mean, they've pretty much stifled us.
So now the Cubs have a huge hole to dig out of. Only one Major League Baseball team has come back from a 3-0 series deficit, and that was in 2004 when Dave Roberts and the Boston Red Sox did it against the New York Yankees. From Wrigley Field for CN100 Sports, I'm Aaron Kern. For more Chicago Cubs postseason coverage, go to Xfinity On Demand. Get local, all Chicago sports.